Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Naruto Explained here, and today we have a monumental video that we gotta do. Yes, people, I said monumental because this is a big deal. This is the 9-year YouTube anniversary Q&A. 6 years over here on Naruto Explained and 9 years in total on YouTube. Before we go any further, this is me saying thank you to each and every one of you, whether or not you were one of the OG subs back when I was doing videos on KRYPTONIAN SAIYAN, face reveal videos on KRYPTONIAN SAIYAN. You can't see those videos now. Where I was talking about comic books and I was talking about anime and manga, and then it became like a channel that did Naruto 5 days out the week, and then we lost that channel. Got it back 9 months after we started Naruto Explained, and we started Naruto Explained because that was a playlist on the channel. And I wanted people to know it was me because I didn't want to keep calling that channel KRYPTONIAN SAIYAN 2.0. And we have just like blossomed, man. Like, oh my God, man. I am so glad to have each and every one of you guys in my life, man. This community that we've built. I don't take any of this for granted, man. I know I say that a lot, but you guys do as much for me as I do for some of you guys, man. So that being said, let's get into the Q&A, and I'm going to go through and I am going to read you guys' comments. Nothing is off of the table, so let's see what we got here. We're going to start over on Patreon first, and then we're going to move over to YouTube. And if I don't get to your comment in this video, I'm going to break this one up. We're going to celebrate, man. It's been 9 years as of September, so we're going to celebrate, and there are going to be multiple videos to this. So if I didn't get to you, just know I'm going to get to you. So Fantastic Bruiser says, Ian, it's been a pleasure being a part of the squad for the last 6 years, my guy. I remember watching my first Naruto Explained video in late 2018 when I was a senior in high school. Now I'm almost 24 and about to be married soon, man. Sheesh, hold on a second. Congratulations. That is beautiful. You're about to be married, man. I gotta get on the ball with that one, man. Got me thinking about putting my life in order and priorities and all that. I'm still playing the field, man. Yo, oh my God, yo, for real though, right? Congratulations. That's a beautiful thing, man. You know, you never really appreciate having somebody in your life that really loves you until they're not there anymore. And you know, some people go their whole lives without ever finding that person. You know, I'm a firm believer in that Greek mythology belief that like every person has a twin flame, and that you spend your whole life looking for that flame and you're not complete till you find them. So I wish you 100 years of marriage, man. Congratulations. Let's see. I just wish you all the blessings and success, brother. God bless you and the family. It's been a hell of a journey this last decade, but you're still here through it all. We really love and appreciate you, dog. So I know a lot of people don't really put these two against each other, but who wins this? A healthy Orochimaru versus Kisame or Samihara? I go with Orochimaru. Like it's a high ass difficulty though. Ooh, that is a high difficulty. Like if it's Boruto era Orochimaru, he stomps. But okay, if you're just talking Shippuden, that's a high difficulty. Like even with Edo Tensei, it gets interesting because Orochimaru's got more win conditions. That'd be a fun video to do. Do you know what's next after the Boruto franchise based on info we have so far? Would you like to see a sequel after Boruto? Do you think they should leave it in the books? And if there was anywhere in the world you could live, where would that be? Lastly, if you could learn any language, what would it be? Congrats, bro. Congrats again, brother, for 9 years of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. And everyone needs to put mad respect on your name. Dude, for real, you sacrifice so much for the channel. Also, you're not only the hardest working, but the most informative and consistent Naruto Boruto creator on YouTube. Love you. And first of all, love you too. Second of all, you're on Patreon, so you know we're loading up nukes for 2025. That last line about being the most informative and consistent Naruto Boruto creator, I got nukes coming. I got nukes coming. Like, because I think sometimes gotta do so much Boruto content, people forget, like, I know a lot of Naruto. I know a lot of Naruto. Oh, I got some stuff coming. Again, if you're on Patreon, you know I've been loading up nukes. I'm not working with the editors as much as I would have liked, but we're slowly ramping it up, man. Like, ooh, it's coming next year. Around spring 2025, you're going to start seeing some stuff. You're like, oh, man, he got the editors. He getting the Infinity Stones. All right, let's go to some of these questions real quick. You said, let's see, should they leave Boruto in the books after this? I think so. I don't think you're gonna get like a Boruto sequel, like to sequel to Tubu Vortex. I know like Ikimoto's a huge JoJo fan, so I'm not gonna rule it out that the guy would like try and do like a Boruto Part 3. I'm not, because like he's a JoJo fan, so I wouldn't rule it out. But me personally, I think it's done. Like, I think it's done. Whenever this is done, and I stick with what I said in videos, like I think 31 volumes, 31 to 34 volumes for the entire Boruto franchise, you're done. I don't think you get a Naruto reboot. You know, like people confuse art and animation. Like the art in the original Naruto anime isn't necessarily up to snuff compared to what's going on here. It's not as shiny and glossy with the sparkly lights and everything. But like Naruto's animation, like the animation holds up. Like I don't think that you get anything until maybe at the end of the 2030 decade. You might see like a Naruto Kai the way they did with Dragon Ball and just did strictly the manga story. I could see that, and I would actually watch that. You guys know I cannot stand Naruto filler, and if Boruto was not something you guys was asking me to review for the anime, I wouldn't even watch Boruto's filler and Boruto's anime canon stuff. So I'm a manga purist, so I think that's kind of where you're going there. As far as anywhere I could live in the world, I've lived everywhere in the United States except for the West Coast, man. I want to go out the West Coast. Like, I'm helping my family move out there, so you know I'm kind of like low-key lurking because they're going to Washington. So you know I might end up there somewhere, man. You know, I might. You know, it just kind of depends, man. It kind of depends. As far as for languages, I really want to know Japanese. Like I know a little bit, but that's like it's so damn hard to read. It's so hard to learn too. It's a level 5 language. You know, like I know enough Spanish where I could get by. Like if you drop me somewhere, I could get by. Just don't get too complicated with the questions. I don't remember a lot of it. I took Spanish in college, and I remember enough. Like I joke with my buddy Six Pass. He's down there in Florida, not Florida, in Texas. And I joke with him. I say like, "Hey man, like I know how to say, hey, how you doing? You're beautiful. Where are you from? What's your phone number? Where's the pharmacy?" Like, I know the bare minimum. Enough to where if I ask the wrong woman for a name, I can get to the hospital. Let's see. Alkuji, the Forsaken Storyteller. What's going on, fam? You always have some good stuff, man, especially in the Discord server, man. I see you be cooking. Let's see. Yo, it's me again. Congrats on 9 years. Found you through those early Boruto chapter reviews back in 2019 and picked up a thing or two from your experience as an editor. Anyway, I got a question for you. As an avid writer, what tips would you give to boost the confidence and get stronger as a storyteller? This is gonna sound so patronizing, and I do not mean that, okay? I'm just gonna warn you now. There's a book that I swear by that is called, there's a couple books. One is called How to Write a Sentence, and the title of that book is kind of like it's kind of like a clickbait title on YouTube where you see it and you get this emotional reaction. But I swear by it, that is one of the best books to read if you ever want to get into storytelling and just writing in general. How to Write a Sentence. It is informative. It's not like noun, verb. It's not anything like that, right? It's telling you like the different ways you can do it, like using immediate ray tactics or using show versus tell perspectives. There's a lot there. There's a lot there. And then the other thing I would tell you to read is, and you can find these on Amazon, is the Paris, damn, I'm trying to think of the exact title. It's the Paris Interviews on Writing. I'm like 90% sure that's what it's called. That's where you get like a bunch of writers like Stephen King to short story writers, editors, everyone's just talking over a cup of coffee, and the whole thing is transcribed, and you just get a lot of informative stuff, and you get some short stories mixed in there too, so you can start applying what you're reading. I swear by those things, man. I absolutely swear by them. So he says, yeah, I write fanfics, but hey, it wouldn't hurt. On the real, appreciate you. Choom, keep running, and I know you go far, man. Hey, look, any day I ain't uploading, you better be asking questions. Are you okay? My homie Bar B be like, yo, he's a machine. Man, hey, I was feeling it this year, though. I ain't gonna front. Let's see. Faded Light Fighter says, yo, the content is great. Keep the good work. Great work. So my question is, what's your favorite Naruto video game? Ultimate Ninja, easy, easy. Not Storm, but Ultimate Ninja. Or, oh, I see, Naruto's got some bangers, man. Like Clash of the Ninja, that's the only true Naruto fighting game we got. That's why I want like a true Naruto fighting game, because Clash of the Ninja was good. Oh boy, that was good. And if you went totally blind, would you still enjoy and consume anime content? I would be so heartbreaking, because that means I could not read manga, because I prefer manga over anime. I would be absolutely heartbroken if I could not read. And I just love reading in general, man. Like I have like OG subs from KRYPTONIAN saying that you see me on the face cam stuff. You know, like in my bedroom, I got a big ass 5 bookshelf with just books on it. I would be broken if I could never read ever again. But I would probably listen to anime in order to just visually capture it, because at the end of the day, that's how stories used to be told. You know, you used to, before pictures and all this stuff, people would verbally say it. So I would have to consume everything that way. So yeah, I would still do it, man. What would you think would really change it? Okay, I answered that one. I'm only asking because I am totally, but what the fuck? Wow. I kind of feel bad saying that, because I was like, man, I'd be totally heartbroken. And I was like, you know, like, and you're saying, but wow, I feel like a dick now. I feel like a dick now, man. I'm a man. I don't know, man. You got me stunned. You got me stunned. I feel bad. Wow. I feel bad. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to edit out the curses, because this is going to get flagged on YouTube as being 18 plus, but like my eyes are watering reading that. I cannot imagine that. God, dog, man, my eyes are legitimately watering. Oh man, I'm skipping this, man. Woo. Okay, man. Oh snaps. Been watching you before Naruto ended, and it has been a journey, man. Dog, you got me crying, man. You got me crying, man. I appreciate your support. Like, I don't want you to feel bad on that. Like, see, Barbie, I'm not a robot. I have feelings. Let's see. It's been a journey. I remember all those sponsorships like GFA. Actually, that's not a sponsorship. That's an affiliate. That's an affiliate. I don't get paid unless somebody clicks on a link and buys something, man. The anime merchandise, Kingdom Land certificate. I am happy to be part of this community, and though there have been ups and downs with your life, like the current lawyer stuff, man, don't get me started on that. Oh boy, statute of limitations is not cool. A question I like to ask is, given it has been years since your last videos, how far can you see your progress in terms of narration from the first videos to now, where you have long experience in tweaking your video audio narratives and storytelling? Man, I'm gonna say right now, I'm still not 100% happy with my audio. I'm pig at it. My guy Free Game Nino over on the Cloud Ninja podcast, and him and Mello and Barbido, he's like, I'll do your audio for you. Like, I'm pig head. I gotta do it myself. Like, my first videos were horrible. Like on narration, oh man, I was like so nervous too. Like that stuff Mr. B says about do 500 crappy videos before you can make your first great video. Oh, he's right. Oh man, those are bad. Those are bad. And I used to get nervous talking on the microphone. Like I did one video where I got so nervous speaking, where I did a video. I had Ultimate no, I think I did have Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 playing in the background, right? It was, why doesn't Naruto use the flying Raijin? I've obviously remade that video here on KRYPTONIAN, Naruto Explained, but I did it first on KRYPTONIAN SAIYAN. And I was so nervous, I said Minato is a yellow shadow. Not the yellow flash, the yellow shadow. Because I was that nervous talking, and it's the same thing on camera, like, because I'll flip the camera around so I could see, and I would be looking at, why my eyes look like that? Like, I didn't realize, like, you have to position yourself a certain kind of way, and like, so yeah, I can definitely see it, man. Like the way you hear me talk now, like if you bump into me in real life, this is a lot closer. You know, I might be like a little bit more cautious in real life because I'm very guarded. But then, you know, once I let the guard down, you know, I can shoot the shit with you and everything. So it's like, yeah, like how you hear me, especially on these Q&As, that's how I talk. Like on the scripted videos and everything, you kind of hear it a little bit. You know, I try to sound a little bit more professional. But yeah, I can see it. Let's see. Hibachi Flamethrower says, been following you since I really got into watching YouTube a lot during COVID. Okay, you're the only anime channel I stayed subscribed to the entire time because your quality has never dropped over the years. I appreciate the reliability. 2025, you are a patron. You know, we gonna take that up another level. I don't hype that for no reason. We taking that up another level. Evergreen contents like the Boruto manga discussions, that still be edited by me, but yeah, we got editors cooking for some stuff, man. Y'all in for a treat. My question to you is, assuming that using Kaguya at the end of the original story was the only way to bring the Otsusuki to be, do you feel better about the end of Naruto now that we have Boruto 2 Blue Vortex? Or would you still want a better ending for Naruto, but the story doesn't involve the Otsusuki during the Boruto era? Congrats on the milestone. Man, so hot take. I guess this ain't a hot take, but you know, people have warmed up to Kaguya. Every time I read Naruto, I just pretend volume 71 never happened. I pretend 71 never happened, right? Like I pretend 71 never happened, and I pretend that Sasuke's conversation in Naruto God I think in chapter 706, I pretend that never happened either, because I hate the way it ended with the Kaguya and the alien stuff. In my mind, the way Naruto ended was they fought Madara, they managed to seal him, Kaguya never got revived, and then they just somehow ended up finding a reason to fight at the end of the manga, and they blew off each other's arms. So that's how I feel. So yeah, I would love a rewrite of the ending of Naruto. I get it, you know, like the last and Boruto the movie and Boruto, it's financially incentivized me to say I love it, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I do not like that we had the whole Otsusuki stuff, and with Boruto, once we started moving away from that, the story got grounded. I think the way Boruto's handled the Otsusuki stuff is better than what we had with Naruto. Like, I can swallow it with Boruto. With Naruto, I just pretend that shit never happened. Let's see. Zeko says, congrats, mate. You deserve 1 million plus subscribers. I love your content since I found your channel. I watch every single video. I have one idea. Let's make a tournament for a game like Naruto Storm 4 or another for your patrons or maybe other subscribers. Keep going like that. Man, you know, that would be interesting. I know some people play PC. That'll be, I gotta ask Anime Balls Deep how they do that. I know like ABD used to, you know, it's like a whole staff of them. I think it's like 17 people on Anime Balls Deep channel. Literally 17 people. I know like they would have like the video games. So I gotta touch base on that. Especially with Sparking Zero out. Like I think that'd be kind of cool to do that. And you know, like with Storm, I gotta play Storm Connections. I heard the story mode's good, like the Boruto original story. I gotta play that. I'm gonna get back to you on that one. Sage Kaioken says, congrats, man. Praying for so much more. Keep going. Question is, if you could make a female character the main Naruto, Shippuden, Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, who would you choose and why? One main or a different female character after each time skip? I love the idea and the talk at the end of Boruto where Himawari becomes the main. So yeah, so the female main character for Naruto, just for Naruto Part 1. Hot take, I want to see Tsunade, like the story of Naruto from Part 1 told through Tsunade's perspective. That'd be kind of hard because of like a lot of it's Konoha centric with the Land of Fire and everything, but like I would love to see Tsunade in the lead there. With Shippuden era, hot take, I want to see it with Konan. I would really love to see it. I think she could offer a very brilliant, unique perspective. With Boruto, I would go with Sarada. I've always felt like, me personally, Sarada out of the new gen characters, Sarada is my favorite new gen character, but she's been losing some ground though, because like a lot of Sarada's characterization started in Naruto Gaiden, But like Kawaki and Boruto creeped up on her. Like they're starting to enter into that territory of like with One Piece. Like my favorite One Piece character is Nami, but it's also Sanji, and it's also Zoro, and it's also Luffy. So it switches depending on who you ask, which day you ask me. So it's kind of the same thing here with Boruto characters. So Two Blue Vortex, I love Himawari to be the main character. I'd absolutely love that. Tommy Bunnybread says, happy 9-year anniversary. Thank you. I first got into your videos through the Inojin and Sword of it. Oh man, I remember that. I remember that because like there was like a board card thing, and I was like, yo, are they trying to say Inojin had a crush on Sword? I remember that, man. Oh man, a little fun fact, like I was telling a guy brought on for editing, like one way I'm getting around like reading the scripts is I just memorize the scripts, because I had to do that when I took speech class, and I had to memorize it when I used to do my theses in college. So yeah, it says, I'm so glad that you did. I really love watching your videos and being in your Discord server. Yes, I remember Amelia is best girl, Nami's best girl, Nico Robin is trash, not really, but I say it to piss people off, and Rim is absolute trash, my guy Kenobi, you know that. All right, I'm so grateful to the support support that you've offered me when I needed it, and for the anime you've recommended. Yeah, I got him on the 2-year eternity and ReZero. We're making Tommy Bunnybread cultured. Also, do you think that Mitsuki seems to be on Team Boruto and Sarda and Class Rep Duo could become the trio with Mitsuki added? I think we're getting there. I do think we're getting there. Absolutely. I think we're definitely getting there after last chapter. You know, Shikamaru told him, but you know where that's going though. Let's see. LC says, hey man, I just want to thank you for the amazing content. You are truly amazing. Truly, you are amazing. In a previous Q&A, you said that you didn't feel you're the best anime manga YouTube out there. I call BS on it, man. I'm humbled because I don't feel like that. Your channel has taught me so much about Naruto and Boruto that I felt as a meat writing fan of the franchise, I know it all, but wow, I was wrong, and you have taught me so much about the franchise as well as the lore and the inspiration behind it. Oh, that Sharingan video. Oh, that Sharingan video, because, you know, everybody's like, yeah, the Sharingan breaks down the Eye of Insight, it can copy Jutsu, the Eye of Hypnotism. No, we going way deeper than that. Oh, man, I think that's like a 19-minute video, man. I'm not talking about stuff with Sharingan ain't nobody talk about on YouTube. We going there. You go into fantastic depth and detail that I look forward to every single video that you put out. I have been watching for years and years now, and I truly am proud to say I've been a patron for a few months now, and I'm glad I can help support you, bring us kick-ass content. Yeah, because as a patron, when I get the videos done by editors, they get them months in advance. So now that my Naruto Explained meat writing session is over, pause. My question is, how did your YouTube journey start? I wasn't there for the beginning, but I'm here for the ride now, from now on. And I think myself and the community would love to hear the story of how you got the idea to do the ups and downs, the inspiration. Quick Boruto question: what Shinju do you think Amado has? I don't think he has one. If the binding agent for his ninja tech is Shibai cells and he has ninja tech eyes, he must. Okay, it's okay. I see what you're saying. Again, thank you for everything you do for us. I hope everything's going well in your personal life as well, since I know you've had some ish going through recently. Yeah, a lot. Oh, I just had to spend thousands of dollars on a water heater because the water heater above the bedroom is leaking, and yeah, had to replace the whole damn thing. Yeah, beauties of home ownership. Let's see, the YouTube journey. So I've kind of told this one a couple times, but like when I started back in 2015, man, I had busted my leg up. I broke my leg, and so I couldn't do anything. And I was watching so many YouTubers like Stupendous Wave and Comics Explained, especially Rhyme Style, Dragon Ball video game YouTuber. And I remember I would just like comment a lot on different people. I would watch Forever World, and on my personal account I get a lot of comments on Forever World's videos and on King of Lightning and Sawyer 7 Major stuff, and it just hit me. I was like, well, people are commenting on my stuff a lot, so, you know, I was like, why don't I just start up a channel? You know, I'm getting all these upvotes, I'm getting all these comments and engagement, people are subscribing to my stuff, and I don't even have content up. I think I got like 400 subscribers that way without even doing anything else. I'm already halfway to monetization according to YouTube. Oh, let me see if I can't do something with this. So I had a broken leg, and like I just kind of went with it, you know. Like I recorded a lot of the videos and like the audio. That's part of why the audio is so bad. I recorded a lot of the videos on a Samsung S3 as voice memos, and I would have a portable USB drive that could take the SIM card, not the SIM card, but the memory card, and I'll put it on my laptop, and I'll edit the videos that way. And then like when I could get up on my leg and actually stand up once my leg was healed, I would have the Samsung S3 on a phone stand, and I would record that way. And then I eventually made enough money to buy a camera, and then I would use a camera. OG KRYPTONIAN SAIYAN fans, you remember I used to drop the camera a lot. I bump into it. I used to show them the manga panels and shit, like from the physical manga volumes, and I would accidentally knock the camera off. Or back when my dog Prince was alive, it'd be the same thing. Like he'd bump into the stand. Oh man, like growing pains, man. Growing pains. But yeah, that's how I got started, man. You know, like before I even launched, like pro tip, before I even launched, like I had 5 videos ready to go, already published onto the channel before I started even sharing the stuff. And like I grind out, you know, I'd like post in Google Plus and Facebook, and I'd have people post stuff for me. Like yeah. That's how I got started, man. Oh man, yo, it took me back on that one. Let's see. EJ Bird says, I've been watching your channel a lot over the last couple of years, and I really like your insight on the developments of each character. It's something I genuinely look forward to. More video essays are coming. I had been slacking on the video essays because I ain't been able to work with editors this year because the IRS robbed me. They graped me. Can't say the real word because of YouTube. But them penalties ain't no joke. Oh man, them penalties ain't no joke. But I want to ask, how did you? I want to ask how you have liked the writing in Boruto and Kawaki's relationship so far. And I think it's on. I'm gonna answer your last question now, and it's gonna be a hot take. I think it's a better relationship than what Naruto and Sasuke had. I do. I think it's better. Like Naruto and Sasuke felt more like brothers. If you had a relationship where you fight with your brother, and like Boruto and Kawaki, up until Omnipotence, they had a healthier relationship. I like it. Kakashi copied that in one take. Chris Bell says, time flies, brother, and first and foremost, homie, thanks for being a real friend throughout the hardest shit. Man, you've had it rough. You're a real one. You the realest, man. I appreciate you, Ian. And you've done absolutely great with the rebrand for all the channels. I gotta rename Straw Hat KRYPTONIAN saying to One Piece Explained. I gotta get on that. I gotta see how the banner's going. I'm getting the banner done, and have put a lot of great ones this year as a whole. This year, in my opinion, we coming in 2025 strong. You cooking. You see the Patreon stuff. You know, spring 2025. We coming back like how Roman Reigns came back as the OTC. Like, I'm putting that out there. I'm that confident about the content that we are getting done. I've said that a few times. I am that confident. 2 questions, if you don't mind. What's a goal you want to see accomplished in a year from now for yourself? So a year from now, I want to be at 600,000 subscribers on this channel, 150 on Anime Explained, and for One Piece Explained, I want to be at 10,000 subs. That's my goal for YouTube. As far as with professionally, like with my business outside of YouTube, right now I got my mom employed part-time. I want to be able to put my mom on full-time. She's getting close to retirement age. I've got an older mom, and she lost a lot of money during COVID because of her business, and she had to sell her business. She had a wedding business that did catering and etc. And because everything was closed down, she lost a lot, and she lost a lot of her retirement because COVID shut it down. So I would like to be able to employ my mom full time, because like she teaches finance classes, but you know, if like my other business can pick up a little bit more, that's the first thing I'm doing with that. Professional, not professional, but I mean personally, man, you know, my mom's kind of been on me, right? You know, she was like, you know, you've been, you know, dating here and there, but I would really like to see you just kind of settle down with somebody. So, you know, I next year, I'm going to make it a point. First, I'm going to take a freaking vacation. I've not had a vacation in years. Like, it's been maybe 10 years since I've taken a vacation. So I first want to take a vacation. I'm just going to take my ass to Hawaii, and I'm going to take a week to myself, and nobody's going to bother me. And I'm going to sit on the beach. I'm going to chill. And then, you know, like next year, I'm trying to make it a point to, you know, start vetting people seriously and see if, you know, I can't find somebody to start building something with, you know, an actual relationship. You know, it's just, in my area, it's hard because, like, there's not a lot of people that share, like, my values. You know, I'm in a very, very conservative state. And I'm not super conservative. I'm not super liberal either. Like, I'm more of a libertarian, like, left-leaning libertarian. Like, if you do, like, the political compass, I can tell you exactly how many squares down I am. Hold on. So what you should be seeing here is like my political compass. I'm libertarian left. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm 4.5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm 4.5 squares over to the left, and I am 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm 4 squares down. That's my political compass. So naturally, I don't like the candidates we have to choose from because they don't reflect me. And I don't want to turn this in politics. You guys know I worked in politics, but 5 years. But some of the stuff that's in the 80s now, like you'd be called a liberal now. It's one of those things like I don't really care for either candidate we got. I like some of the aspects both of them have though. But yeah, like that's kind of the thing. Like it's kind of hard, you know. Everybody I talk to, like they're super conservative. I'm like, oh boy, that's gonna be a problem. Because again, I'm not super conservative. I'm not super liberal either, but I'm not super conservative. So it's hard. Let's see. YouTube. Okay. We got 170. I'm gonna go through a lot of these. All right. Let's see what we got here. At AL22ST says, how many people from Eastern Europe watching your content? Best regards from Romania. You know what? I am going to find out. Audience, I'm about to black out some of my stuff. Geographics. So looking at my geographics right now, Eastern Europe, it is 1.8% from Germany. 0.77% is from Poland. 0.6% is from the Netherlands. France wouldn't be Eastern Europe, so I can't do that. Romania, okay, 0.5%. Okay. Sweden, 0.4%. New Zealand, 0.3%. Denmark, 0.3%. Bulgaria, 0.2%. Russia, 0.2%. Norway, 0.2. Czechia, 0.2. Austria, 0.2. Switzerland, 0.2. And Hungary, 0.2. Probably said that wrong. So that's it. Again, I'll like block out like my analytics because, you know, I'm not gonna be 100% transparent just yet. You know, that's something I'll probably do like in 1 million subscribers because like that'd be a great story to tell. But yeah, so like it's probably, I don't know, maybe 3% of the viewers from Eastern Europe, which that still blows me away. Like it's like, wow, I got people all over watching. Let's see. D-Toxic Gamer SP says, hey, Naruto Explained, you're a great influencer in the community. I really wanted to know what drives you work so hard every day. I've been on my self-improvement journey since I started college in 2016. People like you inspire me to keep going when I see you grind every day. I love how you're able to stay so consistent. And if you have any tips for a brother trying to do what you do, I would really love to hear that. Love you, man, and keep grinding. You'll hit it big soon. Okay, as far as and I told this story in the last Q&A, but you know, part of what makes me want to keep just uploading every day is, you know, like I had a subscriber named Andrea who had a lot of nerve pain and a lot of issues, and you know, my videos got her through some of those hard times. And you know, there's other subscribers that have written me, like Mike Short's written me. I got a few more where people just reached out and say, you know, your videos helped me through this. I had a teenager, I don't want to say her name because I don't know if I'm allowed to because she's a teenager, but back when I used to make my P.O. box public, she sent me a letter and sent me a gift, and she somehow how her parents were going through a divorce, a messy divorce, and you know, my videos got through a hard time. So that's why I do it daily, because I know that like there's some people, they look forward to my content, you know. So if it's 3,000 people, 100 people, 3 people, I'm gonna show up for those people regardless. Like that's that. You know, I take the Rock Lee expression, better than I was the day yesterday. Even if you fall on your face, you get up and you try it again. You know, like Kobe said, you know, Mamba mentality. Michael Jordan said it, you know, I had to miss a lot of shots before I made a lot of shots. So, I mean, that's my mentality, man. You know, people say you can't do quality and quantity at the same time. Yeah, you can. And I'm going to show that next year. You know, I expect some of those videos to bomb because anytime I do Naruto content, like the Naruto content underperforms. But, you know, at the end of the day, like I've always been one of them channels where video might start out at 3,000, then video gets up to 100,000 a year later or something. So, you know, I'm not really, I don't judge a video's success based on what it does on the front end. It's always on the back end. So I've gotten away from the Naruto stuff, but you know, screw the Civil War, Naruto and Boruto fans. I'm kind of going back to my roots a little bit, but like that's what drives me on that. As far as like, you know, advice on trying to stay consistent, make it a game. You know, if you really love what you're doing, it don't feel like work. You know, for me, like I love hitting the gym and working out. So it's one of those things like, it's just a challenge for me. You know, I try to make sure I do a little bit each day. You know, stay active. You know, that's not to say like I don't fall off a little bit every now and then, because I do. I mean, I've been very open with you guys. Like, you know, I've struggled with addiction to an extent because, you know, it's in my bloodline, unfortunately. And, you know, it's a mentality thing too. But, you know, it's something you work at every day. You know, I've fallen off, you know, at times. And, you know, I've gone through dark periods. You know, I'm still prone to it, but, you know, I still make it a point, you know, I upload because I know that there's somebody that's got it worse than me that's looking forward to a video. So, you know, I stay at it. You know, YouTube like that, I just told you my grind, like for a personal improvement. You know, I'm a competitive person. I don't necessarily measure myself by others, but I also am competitive. I'm like, I gotta one up that. So it's like I am, but I'm not. So, you know, I kind of do like the Michael Jordan thing. I will, you know, give myself an excuse to hate somebody, to use them as motivation in order to do better. You know, even if it's just to push myself. So that's my thing, man. If you're trying to do like YouTube, if that's something you're asking about, find a niche that you love, and before you start your channel and go public with it, have 5 videos up that best reflect your content and go live with that, and pick a schedule that you can stick to. So if you can commit to 1 video a month, do 1 video a month. If you can do 1 video a week, do 1 video a week. If you can do something bi-weekly, do it bi-weekly. Basically do what Ikimoto does. Ikimoto says, hey, I can't do a weekly manga. I've been more successful when he had his Cosmo manga. It was a monthly manga. That's what he stuck with. I would do the same thing. See, Scorpio Aki says, ever notice how the new Team 7 is basically on Sasuke board? That's a good one. I like that one. Boruto wants to be like Sasuke, Sarada, the daughter of Sasuke, and Mitsuki Sasuke Light. I like that. I'm a fan of that one. I like that. Let's see. Keto 2034 says, okay, so 1, thank you, as you and Swag inspired so much of the Naruto community and help explain a lot. I hope you're in a better place, as I know 2019 and 2021 hadn't been the kindest, but I hope you're understatement. Ooh-wee. I lost a lot of people. Let's see. 2, but yes, in a better place. 2, what do you see as the top 5 biggest missed opportunities or unexplained topics of Naruto? Uzumaki clan, what happened to them? More about the Warring States era. The Sakuma Haruke days. I want to know what was on that mission specifically, where he had to choose his teammates over his mission. I want to see the 3rd Hokage's reaction to it, because the 3rd Hokage was the one that created that culture that led to him killing himself because they valued the mission over the people. I want to know more about the Otsusuki clan, for as much as I hate that clan. And the 5th thing, I really want to know more about the history of the Hidden Stone Village. Like, I really want to know more. I know we got like a little bit in Boruto. I want more. Like, I want some more meat on that. Let's see. 3 from Idea Video. How long does it take for different types of videos? Like, how long does a theory video take compared to how long what ifs take? What ifs take longer. Like, If you notice, I do them about once every month to once every couple months, sometimes longer. I don't rush to do what ifs anymore because they don't do as well as they used to. So it's kind of like I'm not even gonna give that to an editor because it's a diminishing return. I'll lose money on it basically. I'm not gonna pay somebody $250 for a what if. I'm just throwing a number out, but that's about accurate. I'm not gonna pay somebody $250 like the video barely breaks it. I'm not gonna do that. It's a waste of money. So like I edit those myself, but like the what ifs, like I literally will go through and I will reread the manga and take notes specifically on a Word document. Like, hey, so this changes, this changes, this changes. I don't go off of memory. I literally have the manga right in front of me. So what ifs would take longer. As far as like for the theories, I haven't done theories in a while. Like I do a lot of discussion videos, yeah. But like with those, like, I mean, I love Naruto enough where like I could realistically write a 8-page script in an hour. So like it might take me 30 minutes or so to write out my thoughts, because all I need is like the topic and I just kind of go from there. As far as like with the editing and everything, like I'm not as good of an editor as like the editors I use for like the chapter review and some of the videos are going up on Patreon, but like it'll take me, and I edit slower than them because again I'm not as good. It'll take me probably 5 to 6 hours to do the video. As far as like the video essays, I take more time with them because I do like the full revision stage where I'll write the 9 to 13 pages, like the Sarda video essay, the last Uchiha video. I want to say that one was 13 pages. I put that one through revision. So like that took me about a week to do that because I go through and change stuff and reword it and make it tighter. And videos like that take longer because I'll give those to an editor. And like the editor that worked on that one took a couple weeks to do it because he had all these after effects, but he was also doing some of the shorts for me. So you know, that was part of what slowed it down because he has to balance doing shorts with that. So it just depends. Like with the people that I have on the editing staff, some of them can get them done within 24 to 48 hours. Some people take up to a week. Videos over on Anime Explained, they take about 48 hours. Every video I've had is taken about 48 hours. Just, you know, different presentation style, because like the titles over there is more how comfortable I feel. I'm trying to follow my partner manager's advice here on YouTube and Anime Ball Steep's advice here on YouTube with Naruto Explained, because I'd be dumb not to listen to him. Now, yeah, you guys know I don't feel comfortable with the oh my god, Naruto's dad, the truth about Naruto. So I don't feel comfortable with titles like that. But I also have access to title testings. Like YouTube right now lets you test different thumbnails, but I also have access to testing titles. And those titles, the click-through rate percentage, that's like the per 1,000 people that see the video, what percentage click on it. Like, it's a full 1.5 difference. I mean, it's a noticeable difference. I hate using titles like that, but like, according to the data, it says that works for people who aren't subbed. And that's what I'm trying to reach. So I gotta find a balance on it, because those titles make me sick, man. Like I said, if you look at like the Anime Explained titles, that's how I would love to title stuff here on Naruto Explained. Like just straight to the point. Like I did like every Dragon Slayer explained, all 5 generations. Like that's something I would like to do for Naruto and Boruto content, but like the data says that, you know, it doesn't behoove me to do that. I don't care about thumbnails. I don't care how pissed off with thumbnails though. From the interview done by Kishimoto and Ikimoto, what do you see as the biggest reveals? The Matrix reveal, because that changes the way you have to look at Boruto 2 Blue Vortex moving forward. The Matrix stuff. JT the Great says, "Congrats, brother. Who is your favorite Naruto creator and content creator in general?" So this is tricky only because I don't watch Naruto channels like that. Like when I first started YouTube, like you did because you're trying to see what other people are doing. And so like I would watch Swag. I'm like, oh, okay, because I got into him because of the Dragon Ballology stuff. And I would listen to that while I was at work. And then like I got into Naruto stuff. I was like, oh, he knows what he's talking about. And by that point, I was already doing Naruto content. But it gets to a point where like I was like, okay, I got to stop because I don't want to be influenced. So that's part of why I don't watch Naruto creators or Boruto creators. You know, like every now and then I'll see something pop up on the sub feed and it might be something by Troy, it might be something by NC Hammer, or it might be something by Bar B or Six Pass Dunga. I'll see that and I'll go, okay, that looks interesting, and I'll listen to it and I'll kind of move from there. But I don't watch anime channels that cover anything I do. So like, I don't watch a Jujutsu Kaisen channel. I don't watch a One Piece channel. I don't watch a channel that does Demon Slayer. I don't watch a channel that does One Piece, because I do not want to be influenced, especially when I know I'm going to make content for it. As far as like content creator in general, my two favorite content creators, hands down, are Stupendous Wave, who does Star Wars, and Axel Beats, who he has the best Inuyasha videos. He's gonna kill me for saying that, because he's trying to move away from Inuyasha the way that like I'm trying to use Anime Explained to talk about other stuff. But his Inuyasha videos are great, and his anime video essays in general, like they're really good. They're really, really good. Axel, he should be 3 times as big as I am. He's that good. I love Axel Beats. You know, somebody clip this and send this to him. Because he'd be like, man, there's no way you. I believe it. And Shonen OG is really good too. Like, I mean, my guy Knox over on Twitter, he used to do Project Manga. It was a podcast. He's back now with Panel of Focus. If you want to hear some of the most base takes on manga, and they do a lot of manga, not just shonen manga, but like they have seinen, they have a lot of stuff. If you want to hear some of the most base takes on manga with no punches pulled, Panel of Focus is his new podcast, him and a group of people. You really got to check them out. You really got to check them out. Like, I'll listen to some of the stuff they're talking about, because like some of the series I got to skip over because I talk about them, or I plan on talking about them. But dude, like, Panel of Focus is good. There's a few. Like, there's a few. Like, I can watch Shonen OG because like I don't plan on doing Eden Zero. So like I can watch that and kind of check out a little bit. But you know, I don't plan on getting in Dr. Stone, but he makes me interested in Dr. Stone. But like Stupendous Wave, Star Wars Theory, like those are my guys, man. Like those my Emergency Awesome. Like I can keep going. Like I like a few channels. So it's kind of hard. Like I said, with anime is a little different. Not anime, but like Naruto content is a little different because again, I don't want to be swayed, you know, but you know who each other are, because when you go into YouTube analytics, it says your audience also watched this video and your audience also watches this creator, or you should think about making a video like this. So you know who different people are. Let's see. Anon M 4136 says, my question is, how do you plan your day as a content creator of different channels? When do you record and how long does it take? So like, do you spend each day making scripts for all 3 channels, or do you make multiple and plan those? So fun fact, right? I was talking about this to the patrons, and one of the editors I'm bringing back on board to help me with the 2025 lore videos, because the first 15 days a month are going to be lore content. I already got 366 video topics already there. So it's literally me going into the document folder I got and going through, number one, copy and paste that title, put it into Sony Vegas and have that ready to go. And then I write out the script for it. If I gotta do research, I do research on it. So it really depends. Like the Boruto discussion videos take less time. The Naruto novel videos, I've read those enough where like I can do the script for those, because it's like 3-4 pages. I can do that in like 15 minutes, and I just have the book physically up, and I'll read the passage whenever I get to it. So that's that part. But like stuff like on how strong is Amado, like when I remade that video, I think I remade that as a 33-minute video or something. Like that took me, probably a couple days to go through and fine tune that. The Itachi versus Hiruzen video that is going up on Patreon soon, hopefully. Editor should be getting done with that. He said be done by the 15th. That's a 53-minute video, and 53 minutes. 53 minutes. I told you I got some heat coming next year, man. That one took me about 9 hours to write the script, and so I mean it really depends. But like usually, like I've had to do this year, because like before in the past I would have, if it's just like novel videos and lore videos, I would have videos done in advance, because I would be working with 7-8 different editors, and I would have one guy that would do 4 videos at a time for me. And you can tell, you go through like the Shikamaru Shinden Morning Clouds playlist, those are all edited by somebody. It's gotten way better since then, but I would have videos done 5-6 months in advance. And so it would just plan. So I'm very meticulous. Like I have a calendar with what days I want something uploaded. I have a Word document with topics for each channel. The One Piece channel, I kind of do it whenever I get time. But 2025, I am going to make a concentrated effort to do video essays and stuff there. Probably one video a month or bi-weekly. I got to get one more American-based editor so I can write it off, because there's different rules for hiring people overseas. Don't even want to get into that, but yeah, so I mean that's kind of how that is. Like this year I've been having to like record, script, edit, and upload all in the same day. So this year's been rough. Like I don't know how the hell I used to do this stuff when I first started. Like, when I used to first start, like I would just like block out a couple of days in the week and just do the stuff there. Okay, Jaro Burts 251 says, congrats man on 9 years, hope there are many more to come. Man, next year be 10 years. Like a fun fact, like I think like the average YouTube channel is up for 3 years. You know, people use like the exceptions to the rule to try to make the stand. Like this channel did 100,000 views on video, and videos to 100,000 views are 0.77%, not even 1% of videos uploaded on the channel. Videos that do over 1,000 views are in the top 10% of videos uploaded on YouTube. You know, so people use the exceptions to the rule for a lot of stuff, but like the average channel is 2 to 3 years. So I don't take this for granted, because I'm doing this way longer than I thought. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to hit stop now on this video. There's another hour and a half of just recording of me going over you guys' questions. So we're gonna do like a part 2 and a part 3. I'm gonna get through as many of these as I can. I'm literally gonna talk until I can't use my voice anymore. Like on God, last night when I recorded, I talked until my voice was cracking and sore. So we went all the way there with it. We went all the way there with it, and I'm gonna record a little bit more today just to get through as many comments as I can, because I love you guys. I love our community, and you know, this is a big deal. 9 years. You know, we're going into year 10. Like, this is big, man. So I just want to say thank you as much as possible. 9 years on YouTube, 6 years with Naruto Explained. I do not take you guys for granted. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for your support. Thank you so much. If you've been here from day one or you just joined yesterday, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to the patrons. Thank you to the people who just watch and share the video. We hit a record for the number of people that have shared videos this year. I appreciate anybody that supports the content. I'm saying it now, and I'm gonna keep saying it. 2025, around WrestleMania season, once WrestleMania is over, so that'd be April, maybe May, if what I heard is true, they pushed it back. Whenever we get past WrestleMania, the floodgates are coming open. Because like I've been working with some editors on some stuff, and I got videos coming in now, and we're just gonna sit on them because I want to keep that quality level that you see next year consistent for that first 15 days of the month, where it's evergreen explained videos and video essays, ranking, versus, etc. I want every video to feel like, oh man, like they put their foot, ankle, knees, everything into the video. All the Southern people know that expression. Already know some of those are gonna lose money on the front end. Hopefully I'm wrong. Because like the quality is really, really nice. But you know, we've taken a real big leap of faith in terms of the expansion and everything next year. So, you know, because that'll be year 10 for me on YouTube, and I just really want to, you know, kind of put some new stuff out there and try some new things for you guys. And, you know, hopefully you guys are receptive to it, man. Hopefully you guys are receptive. Like this year, we have the highest watch time, which that's, you know, as it implies, like the length that you guys watch the video, like the watch time has blown out the water what we did last year. Even though like the views are lagging behind about 10 million behind where it was last year. The watch time is way through the roof in comparison. Like, we're averaging around 9 minutes per video watched. So, I mean, most of my videos are 11 minutes. So we have high watch time. So I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart.